භාගය යොමු වන්නේ කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විද්‍යාපීඨයේ ගණිත දෙපාර්තමේන්තුවටයි.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon session of the second day of the orientation program of the batch 2023-2024 of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. This session is dedicated to the Department of Mathematics of the university.
මෙම සැසියේ සමාරම්භය සනිටුවන් කිරීම සඳහා මාගේ මේ ගෞරවනීය ආරාධනය ගණිත දෙපාර්තමේන්තු අංශ ප්‍රධානී මහාචාර්ය SSN පෙරේරා මැතිතුනි ඔබතුමන්ටයි.
For the introductory session of the Department of Mathematics, let me invite Professor SSN Pereira, Head of Department of Mathematics.
So good afternoon. Welcome to the Department of Mathematics, Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you, each of you, being selected to follow the science degrees at the #1 university in Sri Lanka. So, Department of Mathematics, I think what we have to think about like that, why Department of Mathematics and why you want to follow the mathematics and what we offer from the Department of Mathematics. So when we look at the mathematics department history, so our history, if you look at like that, then now we are very recently, like the 2021, we celebrated 100 years excellence of science and also the mathematics. So the mathematics department has been playing an integral part of the Sri Lankan higher education system since from 1921. And mathematics honors classes were held from as early as 1922. So you can see like that the now mathematics department attached to the Faculty of Science and the University of Colombo is the oldest department in Sri Lankan higher education system, and as well as like that we are offering diversify and covering the different field of the mathematics degrees. So if I little bit talk about the mathematics, mathematics is like a very broad subject area. Nowadays, of course, it roots goes to the various multidisciplinary areas also, but we can find the two key component. One is a pure mathematics. I would say like that it's the heart of the mathematics and all the other subjects areas also. Wherever we call other component, which is applied mathematics, where it's of course we take the theoretical component from the pure mathematics and then find out the application areas, which is applied mathematics, right? But nowadays, this applied mathematics distribute in the various route, including the financial mathematics, actuarial mathematics, and biomathematics, and the various areas. So what we offer, the Department of Mathematics offer, first 2 years, of course, we are offering the pure mathematics, applied mathematics courses for physical science students, and also the IS and industrial statistics and mathematical finance degrees we offer. Again, the pure mathematics and some of the applied mathematics courses and financial mathematics and actuarial mathematics, as well as that some of the management science courses. So when you actually look at like that, the beyond the level 1 and level 2 courses, that means the first year and the second year, we offer very diversified degree programs, including undergraduate degrees, postgraduate degrees, research-based MPhil and PhD degrees, as well as the external courses external degrees and the extension courses and some of the services. I would like to actually highlight the undergraduate degrees where it is actually more important to you, because you have actually selected the follow the science degrees, and the end of the second year you can choose, and you can of course find out this undergraduate path. So the undergraduate path, I think we are the only mathematics department offering the diversified areas of the degree. So at the moment, of course, we are offering 5 degree programs. One is BSc Honours in Mathematics, which is there basically like that the abstract mathematics area. And the other one is a BSc Honours in Applied Mathematics, which also kind of like a applied mathematics area. Is kind of like a theory plus computational aspect. And another one is like that the BSc Honours in Computational Mathematics, where we of course more moving into the application area, especially talking about the scientific computing, quantum computing, and then also the machine learning, so various kind of things. And then the BSc Honours in Mathematical Finance, which is specifically for industrial statistics and the mathematical finance intake. And those 4 degrees, of course, we call is a research base or research honors degrees. And then we have a BSc Honours in Finance and Insurance, which cover the industrial base degree program. And in addition to that, the mathematics department also overseeing the BSc Honours in IT and Management, which is we are responsible for the academic component of the that degree program also. So I will not actually talk about much about this degree program. So the respective coordinators will provide you more details regarding these degree programs. So what type of like subject areas Department of Mathematics is covering. So again, I think initially also I mentioned that we have actually 2 key subject areas. One is a pure mathematics, and the other one is applied mathematics, right? So the pure mathematics, applied mathematics, so level 1, level 2, even the honors degree program also having these 2 key areas. Especially when you talk about the industrial statistics and mathematical finance degree program, so we are offering, in addition to the pure mathematics and applied mathematics, financial mathematics and actuarial mathematics. In a sense like that, the finance and the actuarial mathematics, those are some sub-branches of the applied mathematics. Those are not really the separate subject, but those everything of course comes under applied mathematics. Now, in addition to these subject areas, we also now very recently we introduced the computational mathematics and mathematical modeling, wherever it's like that now under this computational mathematics, mathematical modeling, we cover some of the biomathematics and the biomodeling, and as well as the quantum computing courses and machine learning courses and artificial intelligence courses. So you can see like that the mathematics department, we cover one theoretical base courses, as well as that the 50% theoretical practical, and whereas the other end is of course the highly practical courses. That's why I mentioned about that the courses wise very diversified courses we are offering, as well as the program wise also we are offering the very diversified and covering of course the cross-cutting areas and the multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary areas. So I think hopefully like that when you of course visit to the campus, you can see like that we are locating in the 2 places, 2 buildings. One building is a very prominent building, which is of course you can see like that the most probably I'm sure like that you have seen in the this main building, which is usually considered as the symbol of the Sri Lankan higher education system. I mean, most of like that any program, even the TV program or any other thing. So you can see that this building, and also the mathematical finance lab also is located in another building. So when you of course visit to the faculty and department or the faculty, when we start the academic activities, you can see that these department, these buildings and the department, right? So as I mentioned earlier, so we are offering the very diversified courses as well as that the programs, and then the my staff is also experts. Where we have like expertise in the various field. You can see like that. Now more details actually you can find out from web page, mathematics department web page, but little bit different the important area. So I would say like that when we consider about the pure mathematics, so we have expertise in complex analysis, real analysis, functional analysis, topology, and the various pure algebra. Even the algebra also, the various subcategories, ring theory, Galois theory, field theory, and also the linear algebra areas. And when it comes to the applied mathematics, of course, the traditional applied mathematics, differential equation, partial differential equation, and other areas. And in addition to that, the new applied mathematics areas, financial mathematics, so this portfolio optimization, actuarial mathematics, mathematical modeling, quantum computing, various highly diversified expertise in my staff, right? So when you are, of course, following the level 1, level 2 courses, some of the members you can meet, and when you, of course, choose the honors degree program, so you can of course meet the other expertise also. Now these are some of the, of course, event, not only mathematics, of course, we are having various kind of events organized by the Department of Mathematics and the students. I do not want to actually talk about much about these things. So our students, of course, our alumni members will talk about the much of these events. So if I little bit talk about the research areas, so as I mentioned that now some of the research areas, pure mathematics, real analysis, complex analysis, functional analysis, algebra, the graph theory. So these are not only, but these are the highlighted areas, but of course you can find the subcategories even in the complex real analysis and the algebra component also. Then another one is applied mathematics. So the applied mathematics is the very diversified areas. You can find the modeling in biology, medicine, and infectious diseases, and the quantum computing, computational modeling, simulation, AI-based, AI and the ML kind of base, and then the quantitative finance, actuarial mathematics, and the insurance mathematics. So it's of course traditional mathematics too, and the abstract mathematics to the application, and also the highly application areas. So we are covering about the whole lot of subject matters. Some of the subject areas are cross-cutting, and also the multidisciplinary areas. So the more details, of course, the program coordinators will provide you some of the details, and also our students also will provide some of the additional information. But if you want, you can of course visit to the mathematics web page, and also the undergraduate program, postgraduate program, and all these program, this web page. So those web page of course provide the more details. So this, I think I reached the end of my presentation. I just try to actually briefly provide the description about the mathematics department and who we are, and then what we are offering, and then why why the mathematics is important, and what kind of courses and what kind of programs we are offering, and what services of course we offer as a mathematics department. So at the end, actually wish you all the best for your academic journey. Perhaps the next 3 years, 4 years, you are with us, and then the message is that now university and the department having the many resources, especially in the human resources, very diversified human resource, right? So since you are coming from the public fund and the treasury fund, of course the taxpayers of course pay for this one, and then try to get the maximum benefit from us, the department, and also our lecturers and our staff members, and try to of course reach your final destination, where academically very, very sound and the practical person, and then to serve to the country. Thank you very much.
මීළඟට ගණිත අධ්‍යයන අංශය පිළිබඳව තව දුරටත් ඔබට හඳුන්වා දීමට මාගේ මේ ගෞරවනීය ඇරයුම ආචාර්ය ඩී.බී. ධර්මසේන මැතිතුනි ඔබතුමන්ටයි.
And next, we'd like to invite Dr. D.B. Dharmasena, the coordinator in the Honours Degree Programs, to address you all.
So good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Dr. Dayal Dharmasena. I am the coordinator of the Mathematics Honours Degree Program. So here I am trying to give you some introduction, a very short introduction about the Mathematics Honours Degree Program. So as Professor Sanjeeva Pereira mentioned earlier, our Mathematics Honours classes at Colombo has a history of more than 100 years. The mathematics honours classes were introduced at Colombo in 1922. Right, so this is a kind of a brief introduction. Actually, I have very short time, so I'm not going to explain things in a detailed manner. So what the Mathematics Honours Degree Program offer is, it's kind of a promoting a deep and broad understanding of mathematics itself. And we focus on understanding basically structures, patterns, and conceptual relationships that lies in the core of mathematics. So that's what we intend to study here. That's what we promote here. And the core courses of the Mathematics Honours Degree Program consist of main areas of mathematics which are traditionally considered as core areas of mathematics, which are algebra, analysis, and topology, and also geometry. Also, our degree program has it mainly of a pure mathematics as the core, but in addition to that, we have some optional pure mathematics courses and other applied mathematics courses. And there will be a research project in the final year. So that's kind of just a basic overview about the program. And then let me talk about how to get selected to the Mathematics Honours Degree Program. So in order to get selected for the Mathematics Honours Degree Program, you have to be in the physical science stream, and you have to be in a subject combination which includes pure mathematics. So basically, you have to be in subject combinations either P3, P5, and P6. And this is the eligibility criteria, right? So you need a minimum GPA of 3.0 for all level 1 and level 2 applied mathematics core courses, as well as a minimum GPA of 3.0 for all level 1 and 2 pure mathematics core courses. So that's the eligibility. So in order to be eligible, you have to satisfy this minimum requirement, having GPA 3.0 for all applied math core courses and GPA 3.0 for all pure math core courses. And then we will do the selection based on the total weighted marks you obtain for pure mathematics core courses. There are 6 pure math core courses, 3 in first year and 3 in second year. We will consider the total weighted marks of those 6 courses when we do the selection. So those who will get the higher marks will get selected. Right, so let's move on. And next, I just want to tell you a few things about the nature of mathematics. So when you study mathematics, it is not really about numbers, equations, computations, or algorithms. So what really the most important thing is the understanding, right? So actually this is a quote from a famous mathematician, William Thurston, who studied low-dimensional topology, right? And actually, we don't have enough time to show you what we are going to study in the mathematics honors degree program, but I just decided to show you one interesting thing you are going to see if you study mathematics in 4th year. Now, there are two things. Now, one thing is trisecting a 60-degree angle using compass and straight edge. සරල ධාරය සහ කවකටුව පාවිච්චියෙන් අංශක 60ක් කෝණයක් 3ට බෙදීම සමානව. So that problem is also related to another problem, which is writing solutions of this cubic equation starting from integers and using operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and extracting square root. So these things are seemingly unrelated things, but if you do mathematics honors, you are going to see that these two are actually very related. If you can solve one problem, you can also solve the other problem. So, and then let me talk about our graduates. So most of our graduates are going for higher studies, and some of them study pure math further, and some of them change their directions and move on to more application related areas. Right, so these are some examples. I don't want to explain one by one. So as you can see most of our students, they are successfully finding opportunities abroad for their higher studies. And also there are other students who are going for changing directions and going to industry and taking other paths. Right, I think that's all I have to say. So thank you very much.
ස්තුතියි මැතිතුමනි. එසේනම් මේ සූදානම ගණිත අධ්‍යනාංශයේ විෂය සංකලනයන් පිළිබඳව තව දුරටත් ඔබව දැනුවත් කිරීමටයි. මේ සඳහා මාගේ ගෞරවනීය ඇරයුම මහාචාර්ය AC මහසිංහ මැතිතුමනි ඔබතුමන්ට.
Next, we'd like to invite Professor AC Mahasinghe, the coordinator in Honours Degree Program in Applied Mathematics and Computational Mathematics.
Let me give a brief introduction to these two recently started programs, the BSc Honours degree in Computational Mathematics and the BSc Honours in Applied Mathematics. So earlier we had two other programs, and actually we after several rounds of revisions, we decided to introduce two new programs, one on Applied Math and the other one on Computational Math. And I'm the coordinator of the Computational Math program. So the reason for introducing the two new programs is actually we wanted to cater to the demands in the industry and also to the demands of the academia as well. So as for the computational math program, so I'll start from the computational math program for which I am the coordinator. So everybody knows that mathematics and computer science have a long-standing relationship where if you want to do mathematics, actually in the modern world you need some sort of computer science, and on the other hand, in any course on computer science you find mathematics to a certain extent. Let me quote this famous computer scientist who said actually the computer science should have existed long before the advent of computers, not the famous computer scientist. The reason is actually if you want to implement a task on a computer, first of all you need to give it as a set of instructions readable to the computer language. So this set of instructions becomes an algorithm. We call it an algorithm, and now it belongs to the domain of mathematics. So obviously mathematics is essential to do computer science, and on the other hand Now to do mathematics, we need computer science as well. So the relationship is twofold. We need math to do computer science, and on the other hand, we need computer science to do math in the modern world. And also, if you think of a task, let's take a computational task that you want to implement using a computer. The very first question is whether this is implementable on a computer. So it's about computability, whether the task can be done using a computer. Alan Turing, a famous mathematician, gave a very nice mathematical theory, and also he gave a model of a computer which is known as the Turing machine today. So according to the model, you can find whether a task is implementable on a computer or not. And actually, if it is implementable on a computer, then whether it is efficiently or whether it is implementable within a reasonable period of time. For example, say you got a computational task, and if the computer takes 2 years to implement it, there's no point of trying it. The computer will get stuck at some point. And even if it is implementable within a reasonable period of time, then do we have enough space? So it's about the feasibility of the task, and it's about actually also about the efficiency of the task, and also about the space required. So these things, you can see, they belong to the domain of mathematics. So computability and the other things, for example, efficiency and space, so they belong to the domain of complexity. So these are two main branches in computer science that definitely belong to mathematics. So this is one aspect of computational mathematics. And historically, if you think about the historical development of computational mathematics, this is actually, you can call this a milestone, because this is one instance where mathematicians, they thought about getting the assistance of computers for theorem proving. So this famous theorem is called the four-color theorem, and there was no proof until some mathematicians and computer scientists came up with a computer-assisted proof. This is called the four-color theorem. As you can see, in this map actually you can see the states of US, so they are colored by 4 colors, just using 4 colors, such that no two adjacent states get the same color. So is it possible to do it? Yes, it is possible to color a planar map like this using just 4 colors. And it was proven in 1976 using computers, and this is the first time the computers assisted mathematicians in proving theorems. And since then, computers have helped mathematicians enormously. I'll actually briefly go through a couple of examples. One is Algol and Fortran, mathematics-inspired, or let's say symbolic logic-inspired programming languages that helped mathematicians to solve some mathematical tasks, actually, to do some mathematical tasks. And computer-assisted proofs came after the four-color theorem. And the software called MATLAB, Matrix Laboratory, and that was introduced in 1979. And then actually spreadsheets came in, and they helped in reducing certain things using mathematics. And the software, and some other mathematical software, and some other solvers that required mathematics to a great extent came in. So as I told earlier, so this is twofold. We need mathematics to do computer science in order to know whether a task is computable, whether a task is actually implementable on a computer. We need some math. And on the other hand, mathematicians need computers to get their things done. So this is actually the twofold relation between computer science and mathematics. And if you look at some recent trends in computer science, so I have actually in this slide, I think you can see, I have just included a couple of topics, some recent trends in computer science, such as artificial intelligence. And in blue, I have mentioned the math behind, the underlying math behind artificial intelligence, and that is linear algebra. And if you think of machine learning, that requires lots of calculus and basic analysis. And if you think of SAT solvers, some sort of sophisticated solvers, optimization solvers, and they are based on mathematical logic. And the agent-based models, the agent technology, and it is actually one part of mathematical modeling. And one very recent trend, which is supposed to take over the artificial intelligence in near future, is quantum computing, and it involves discrete mathematics, linear algebra, optimization, all these blue-colored things. So they are actually topics in mathematics. So you can see, even these very recent trends in computer science require mathematics to a great extent. And so these are the two forms of computational mathematics. We need mathematics to do computer science. Turing machines, the hypothetical model invented by Alan Turing, and some other models and complexity, that whether a task is implementable or not, and how much time it takes, those things, that's sort of theoretical stuff, right? So this belongs to the branch of theoretical computer science. And also on the other hand, we need computers to do mathematics. We can safely say computer-assisted mathematics, computational modeling, etc. So in the program of computational mathematics, we are covering both aspects. And also we are catering to industry expectations. And if you think about what the industry expects from a science graduate, having a mathematical background, they want you to do mathematical modeling. And also they will appreciate it. If you know machine learning, that will be an added advantage. And also scientific computing, definitely you should be able to perform certain scientific computing tasks. And optimization, database systems, stochastic modeling, couple of things that the industry would expect from you. And it is actually like some nicely built walls and roofs. On the other hand, you have to think about the foundation as well. So here we cater to the foundation and also to these walls and to the roof as well. Okay, so the good foundation, if you think about the foundation, and that is mainly mathematics. For example, discrete mathematics and theory of computation, data structures, linear algebra, analysis, random numbers. So these things will cater to the demands in the industry. They will lay the foundation, and based upon that, so we have a very solid foundation here. And on top of that, we are building some nice walls. So the walls are actually these subjects that the industry requires. And on top of that, because you have industrial training, and also you are doing a research, and you will do some regular presentations as well. So you will be developing your soft skills, your presentation skills, your communication skills as well. So there will be a nice roof as well. So it's actually a complete building like this. All right. So this is what I call special about the computational math program. So let me quote this English proverb: no good building without a good foundation. So solid foundation, nicely built walls and roof, everything will be there. And if you go to the subjects, now we have already seen some topics, some requirements from the industry and certain ways that we are catering to these requirements. And if you look at these subjects, you may refer to the handbook later. For the moment, we'll just refer to these subjects. So we'll see that there are many subjects. Even in the first 2 years, there are many subjects catering to those needs. And in level 3 and 4, many subjects like applied analysis, discrete mathematics, theory of computation, computational methods, scientific computing, and some of these are actually laboratory courses, computer laboratory courses. So they are like practicals, so you will get a real problem, and you need to model it, and you need to find a solution using computer. So likewise, and also you have very recent subjects like quantum computing, and machine learning, agent-based modeling, scientific computing, etc. Some other facts about the honors degree program on computational mathematics. Industrial training is available, so you'll have some first-hand experience in solving industry scale problems. And also there are some laboratory courses. I recall that there are laboratory courses to assist, to help you to gain that experience. And also industry scale programming will be done by a leading international company. Because we are not programmers, but we do scientific computing, but they are better programmers, and they will give you training on industry scale programming. So you will get the training, best academic training from the academics, and the industry training from the industry experts. And also we have some uncompromising math, because it's a kind of warning, because actually this computational math programs involves a lot of math. Theoretical computer science, especially discrete mathematics, and so you are coming from your advanced level. After advanced level, I think you remember permutations, combinations. So this is, I think, one component that belongs to discrete mathematics, and we are teaching lots of discrete math here. Okay, so we are opening it to everybody. So pure mathematics is not a requirement to do computational mathematics, but that doesn't mean we are compromising on the math component. So it is actually, it includes a very strong mathematics component as well. So as for the selection criterion, so the intake is 15 from the physical science stream, and the eligibility is GP value 3.30 for the AM courses, and the selection criterion is total weighted mark obtained for AM core courses. And I'm the coordinator here. You will see, actually, you can write to me if you have any queries. You can write to me, and also you can go to my personal page and get more details. I'm the coordinator for this particular program. Okay, so let me go to the other honors degree program, that is the program on applied mathematics. So this is also recently introduced program. So actually it is more into applications of mathematics, and also, so this is more into academic, now the computational math program is to academia and also to the industry, but this one is more into academic interests. And if you want to solve a real world problem, then you have to build a mathematical model, and the model results in some mathematical equations in different forms, right? And how to solve them, and how to finally find a solution to the original problem. So this is how math works in the real world, and the applied mathematics program has been designed to cater to these sort of things. And so you're about to encounter different kind of applied mathematics at the university. That also I have to mention, because at the advanced level, so you have pure mathematics, this division of pure mathematics and applied mathematics you had is not the same division that you are going to encounter in the university. So here actually pure mathematics will be more into the real sort of mathematics, and applied mathematics, earlier it was mechanics. Except for some lessons on probability and statistics, it was mostly mechanics. But here it is not just mechanics, it's about the applications of pure mathematics. And applied mathematics at undergraduate level is a combination of mathematical science and specialized knowledge that can be used for to do some other tasks in some other disciplines as well. Okay, so the honors degree in applied mathematics is primarily for those who intend to do their higher studies in applied mathematics or related disciplines such as theoretical physics or maybe economics or whatever mathematics is involved, but maybe not from pure mathematics, but maybe from mathematical sciences in general. So it is primarily for them, but it caters to the industrial requirements as well. All right, and if you look at the syllabus, actually it is designed accordingly, and it has some pure mathematics courses as well in level 3 and level 4, and courses on optimization, applied mathematics, applied graph theory, distribution and random number theory, that sort of things are there. The bottom line is it caters to both demands, but having a primary focus on the academic interests. And as for the selection criteria, its intake is 10 from the physical science stream, and the eligibility is GP value of 3.30 for AM core courses, and AM 1012, and GP value of 3.30 for PM core courses. And selection is by total weighted mark obtained for AM core courses. That is the selection criterion. And the coordinator is Dr. Nayana Vanasinghe. She's a senior lecturer in our department. So you can actually write to her, or you can go to her personal page and get her email address. So that's about these two degree programs. And thank you, and I wish you all the best.
ස්තුතියි මැතිතුමනි. එසේම සිහිපත් කළ යුතුයි ඔබට ගණිත අධ්‍යනාංශය පිළිබඳව යම් ගැටලුවක් වෙතත් එය අප කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ නිල මාධ්‍යකකය වෙන ෆොස් මීඩියා අපගේ YouTube පිටුවේ සජීවී විකාශෙහි ඩිස්ක්‍රිප්ෂන් ඇති Google ෆෝමය හරහා අපට යොමු කිරීමට හැකියාව ඇති බවයි.
For more details regarding the Department of Mathematics, you can forward your questions through the Google form, which is available in the live chat.
ගණිත අධ්‍යනාංශය පිළිබඳව ඔබ දැනුවත් කිරීමට මීළඟට මාගේ ගෞරවනීය ආරාධනය ආචාර්ය ජී.එන්. කරුණාතුංග මැතිණියනි ඔබතුමියටයි.
Next, we would like to invite Dr. G.N. Karunathunga, Coordinator in Honours Degree in Mathematical Finance and Finance and Insurance, to address you all.
Good afternoon, all of you. You all are welcome to Department of Mathematics. I am Dr. Nirusha Karunathunga, Senior Lecturer of Department of Mathematics. So as our department head mentioned, so there are 5 honors degree programs in Department of Mathematics. So you already get to know about 3 of those degree programs. So I will introduce you other 2 degree programs. Those are BSc Honors Degree in Mathematical Finance and BSc Honors Degree in Finance and Insurance. So I am the coordinator of this Mathematical Finance degree program. And for this degree program, so we will take students from Industrial Statistics and Mathematical Finance degree program. And the other one, that Finance and Insurance, the coordinator is Dr. Kushani De Silva, Senior Lecturer of Department of Mathematics. And for that degree program, so we will take students from Physical Science stream and also from the Industrial Statistics and Mathematical Finance degree. So first, I will talk about Mathematical Finance degree program. Yeah, so if I give you a very brief introduction to this one, so this is academic-oriented degree program and provide theoretical, practical, and professional knowledge in the field of finance and actuarial sciences. So later I will explain more about the content of this degree program. But before that, I will explain you so what is our entry requirement and these eligibility criteria. So each year we will take 12 students to this degree program from Industrial Statistics and Mathematical Finance. That means if you are doing Industrial Statistics and Mathematical Finance degree, then at the end of your second year, if you have these criteria, and you can get eligible to do this degree. So the eligibility criteria is you should have GPA of 3.0 for all pure mathematics, financial mathematics, and these management science courses offered by Department of Mathematics throughout first 2 years. Then we will select the student with the total weighted mark from all those courses. That means financial mathematics, pure mathematics, and management science courses offered by Department of Mathematics. So this degree program, that means Mathematical Finance honors degree program, consists of these subject areas. So actuarial mathematics, that is one of our major focus. Because maybe some of you already heard about what is actuarial mathematics. So this actuarial mathematics is the set of mathematical concepts and theories which basically related to the life insurances. Because in insurance industry, let's say it's life insurance or the other insurance, in order to do premium calculation, in order to do this reserve calculation, likewise to do so many things, we need mathematics. So under actuarial mathematics, so you can basically learn about the mathematical aspects in life insurance industry. So since this is one of the major focus of this degree program, we offer 4 actuarial mathematics courses throughout these 4 years, but only 1 actuarial mathematics course in your level 2, and there are other 3 actuarial mathematics courses once you get selected to this mathematical finance degree, that means in level 3 and level 4. So from those courses you can learn actuarial mathematics up to a very higher level. If there's anyone that who wish to continue their career as in this actuarial industry, or are there anyone that who is planning to do this professional actuarial exam, so these 4 courses helpful a lot to pursuing those professional qualifications. So and also you will get chance to learn that actuarial mathematics from some expertise in the industry, and also some expertise in abroad. And in addition to that, so there are financial mathematics related courses, likewise these time value calculation, and also this portfolio optimization like that. Then mathematical modeling, so in that you will get a chance to get some hands-on experience to model and solve some real-world problem in a mathematical way. In addition to that, there are programming and machine learning like that Python programming. So those are some of the very trending areas nowadays. So if you are planning to do that higher studies, or if you are planning to join industry, for both cases, so those things are very useful. And also you will get chance to learn that mathematical aspects of economic, and there's a research project in throughout your level 4. You can engage in a research project related to financial mathematics, actuarial mathematics, or some related area. And you will also get a chance to get some professional practices like industrial training, or maybe industrial visit, or to get a chance to attend some workshop conducted by some expertise in the industry. But all those things are related to the financial mathematics or the actuarial mathematics. But in addition to that, we have this non-mathematics course, community services. So under that, because we provide this course to our undergraduate student to give them a chance to serve the community as responsible person, and also give them a chance to improve some skills which you cannot improve throughout some classroom activities. So basically, these kind of things or these areas, so you can go through these areas under this mathematical finance degree program. And here you can see all the level 3 courses, so you can get to know more about this from your handbook later. So here it includes the subject areas that I have already explained, and yeah, these are the courses that level 4 courses that we offer. And if I am talking about the output of this degree program or the status of our graduate, so because this degree program started so many years ago, because that means we have so many graduates, but I'm talking about the very recent graduate. So if I'm talking about the graduate that who passed out very recently, but actually still they did not officially pass out, that means they are still they did not get their official final results, but they already got some good positions in very reputed companies in Sri Lanka. So some of the companies I have listed here, that Milliman Sri Lanka, Actual Lab, and LOLC Life Assurance, and Softlogic Life Insurance. So these are some of the very reputed life insurance companies in Sri Lanka. Just after they have done with all the coursework and research work in the university, they got positions in this kind of very reputed companies. So this proves that the demand for our graduate in the industry. But in addition to that, not in the industry, but the graduate in our degree program, that mathematical finance degree program, also have chance to do their higher studies in Sri Lanka or in abroad. So I have listed down that 3 universities. So that 3 of our graduate that who graduated 2023 last year, they got opportunities to continue their studies in PhDs and MScs in those universities, that Florida State University, United States, and this Tufts University, USA, and also National University of Singapore. That means, so this prove that our graduate can join industry, or they can go for the higher studies as per your preferences and also from your performances. So that's all I want to talk about this mathematical finance degree program. So I will move to the other one, that is finance and insurance degree program. So this is basically that industry-oriented research program, so designed to provide insight into insurance, banking, finance, and fundamentals of management in aspect of both theory and practice. Yeah, so this is the entry requirement. So we will take 20 students from, as I mentioned earlier, from physical science and industrial statistics and mathematical finance. And the eligibility criteria is minimum GPA of 2.5 at the end of level 2, that means in level 1 and level 2 courses for all registered courses, including these computer science core courses. And these are the subject areas we basically cover in this degree program, finance and insurance degree program, insurance mathematics. So this is something different to what I mentioned earlier, as that actuarial mathematics. In mathematical finance, that we focus on actuarial mathematics, but here insurance mathematics. The main difference between these two are under actuarial mathematics, so we focus on life insurance, then mathematics for life insurance, but here we focus on mathematics for general insurance, like motor insurance, fire insurance, likewise. That means, or we can call that non-life insurances. And also they also get chance to learn that financial mathematics related courses, and also economic courses like macroeconomic and microeconomic, that mathematical aspect of those things, and also industrial research, that means industry related research. Because, those students can choose some actual problem in a industry, and then they can do a research based on that real problem in an industry. And also they will get a chance to do an internship in the industry to improve their skills and to improve their professionalism. And also, as I mentioned, under that mathematical finance degree program, the community services, they can also do that community services to improve some of the skill and to serve the community. So these are the courses we offer in level 3, and also so these are the courses we offer in level 4 to that degree program. So in these both degree programs that so we are updating the curriculum, and we are introducing new courses by considering the current trends in the industry. And if I talk about the graduate of this degree program, so recently that 20 students graduated from this degree program, but most of them already got some jobs in the likewise the insurance sector and the finance sector likewise. And some of them that they have done their internship in some reputed companies, and they are continuing those internships. So that's all about this finance and insurance degree program. And thank you very much for listening, and I wish you all the best for your university academic life ahead.
ස්තුතියි මැතිනියනි. එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව එළඹ තිබෙන්නේ ගණිත අධ්‍යනාංශය පිළිබඳව රූපරාමු පෙළක් නැරඹීමටයි.
Now it's time to watch a small introductory video about the Department of Mathematics.
Community Services is a newly introduced course by Department of Mathematics, University of Colombo. As a mathematics department, we are teaching so many mathematics courses to our students, and our students are engaged with so many mathematics research and project. But we want to give our students a chance to learn about their responsibilities toward the society. Therefore, we introduced this new course, Community Services.
Hear the World is our community service project. For this project, we created audiobooks to the blind population in Sri Lanka.
අනේ අපි ඔයාව කොච්චර හෙව්වද? ෂූ මල් ගොඩේ ලස්සන. කොහෙන්ද ඔයාට මේ මල්? මොනවද මේ කරන්නේ තනියම? පුංචි වැඩක්.
Hear the World අපේ ව්‍යාපෘතිය අපි බොහොම සාර්ථක අන්දමින් සිදු කරන්න ලැබුවා. මෙම ව්‍යාපෘතිය හරහා අපි සිදු කරන්න ලැබුවේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ දෘශ්‍යාබාධිත ප්‍රජාව උදෙසා ශ්‍රව්‍ය ග්‍රන්ථ පටිගත කර දී ලබා දීමයි.
Our project was Decision for Future, which educate the A-level students about the degree programs offered from science faculties in Sri Lanka and the job opportunities available for them after completing these degree programs.
As a mathematics department, we offer so many mathematics courses to our students, and also our students apply their mathematics knowledge to solve real-world problem in their research project.
We created a website that include all the boarding details to students attending University of Sri Jayawardenepura, University of Moratuwa and University of Colombo. We can't continue this without the contribution and dedication of our community. So, we invite you all to join us and volunteer us as the responsible young generation of Sri Lanka.
I invite all of you to join in hands with Mathematics Department to make a difference in the community.
We invite you all to join with Mathematics Department not only to learn mathematics but also to learn your life and learn how to serve the community as a responsible citizen.
මීළඟට ගණිත අධ්‍යනාංශය තුළ ඔවුන් ලබාගත් අත්දැකීම් ඔබ සමග හුවමාරු කිරීමට මාගේ මේ ආරාධනය ගෞරව උපාධිධාරී ඉසිර විජයකෝන් සහස්‍රා දිනසිරි ලසල් හෙට්ටිආරච්චි සම්මානි මුණසිංහ අපගේම සොයුර සොයරියන් වෙතටයි.
Now we would like to invite a few students in the Department of Mathematics to share their experiences on honors degree programs.
I'm Mr. Vijaykorn. I'm a senior graduating student of the Department of Mathematics, and over the past 2 years I completed the honors degree in mathematics. So I chose mathematics because I wanted to learn mathematics in a deeper level, and I wanted to do higher studies in mathematics in functional analysis area. And at the moment I am preparing for my English proficiency exam and also for the GRE exams. So once I'm done with those exams, I'm going to start applying for the higher studies in abroad. And so also I'm also glad to say that in this year we have 5 graduates from mathematics degree program who are going to their higher studies in US. So namely, they are Sahan Manodya for Brown University and Ruimal Patiraja for Duke University, and Binul Dulsara for University of Florida, and Lasita Senaratna for Tulane University, and Pasindu Kalhara for University of Cincinnati. And you will learn a lot about this applying process in your undergrad period. So I wish you all the best with your work, and thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. I am Sahasra Dinasiri from Applied Mathematics Honours Degree Program. So the Applied Mathematics degree is a research oriented program. Therefore, we have to do a research in our final years. When we come to the final years, when I come to the final years, I have no idea about research. What is a research? How can we do a research? So there was a mini workshop. From that, I learned what is a research, what are the types of research. Also, I learned how to choose a proper research topic with a proper scope. And also, I learned how to choose proper reliable resources for the references. In our final year, it is a 1-year period of research. So I have to do the research, and also I have to present my research to the our lecturers and our friends. So we do that through oral presentations, posters and also written reports. In my research experience, I would like to highlight about the visual abstract program. It is kind of a poster presentation. All the students in the, our degree program have to present their research proposals, research problem in a manner of graphical manner. So the lecturers and the, our fellow batchmates come and see all our research proposals, and they give some suggestions, opinions and feedbacks, advices as well. So for me, that was very helpful because I got so many ideas, different suggestions for my research problem. That was very helpful for me. Also, we improved our communication skills and presentation skills as well. From the motivation and the support from the lecturers and the supervisors, I submitted a paper on my research to the Communication in Biomathematical Sciences journal. So, university is a beautiful place. Dream big, work hard, and congratulations you all. Thank you.
So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lasal Hettiaraji from the computational mathematics degree program. So I've been working in the industry for almost 1 year in the domains of generative AI and natural language processing. So I want to emphasize that this has been possible by the strong analytical backgrounds that the department has laid, and by the multiple professional enhancement programs that such as the community service project that will help you to mold professionally. Today I came here to talk a few words about my research experience that I was privileged to have done with one of the leading analytics companies in Sri Lanka, which is Equity Knowledge Partners. So there we managed to tackle one of the most important programs in problems in the finance domain, which is the portfolio optimization problem. And we enhanced that using the quantum computing aspects that was learned throughout the courses that we had in the university. So throughout the research, I've got an unwavering support from industry-leading professionals from the company itself, and we managed to achieve some promising results that the company has been drafting as a white paper that will be released in the near future. And finally, I want to emphasize that being a science undergraduate, specifically a mathematical undergraduate, will open several avenues, either be industry or academia, which will, depending on your preference, that will help you to mold your future. So finally, I would like to congratulate all of you for being selected to the university, and thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sammani, and I followed the Mathematical Finance Honours Degree Program. So other than the academic activities, in the Department of Mathematics, we did several extracurricular activities as well. The main thing was the community project that we have done in the 3rd year. That is the place that we were able to serve for our community, and the self-satisfaction that we have obtained from that was immeasurable. And besides that, one of the significant event was the Handava, which is organized by the honor students of the Department of Mathematics. That is the place we all gathered there and showcased our hidden talents in singing, dancing, comparing, and playing musical instrument likewise. And also from that we were able to enhance our soft skills in leadership, organizing skills, and also team building. Actually, the best thing is, even though we are from different degree programs, because of this Handava evening, we did this program as a family. Even though we had so many challenges, because of our unity, we were able to overcome those challenges and successfully finish this event. So, my dear Nangila Malila, if you are dreaming to be a member of this amazing family, there are lots of experiences out there which is waiting for you. So once again, wish you all the very best for your future studies. Thank you very much.
ස්තුතියි. එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව එළඹ තිබෙන්නේ ඔබ යොමු කළ ගැටලු සඳහා පිළිතුරු සැපයීමටයි.
Now we'll move on to the questions and answers session.
As a physical science student, can I choose any of the finance and maths courses as elective courses?
Physical science students, you can't select the financial mathematics as a optional course. Financial mathematics go only for industrial statistics and mathematical finance intake.
Second question. If I select P4 combination in physical science, can I select mathematics as for my special degree after 2 years?
No, actually, if you want to do the mathematics on a degree program, you should be in a subject combination which includes pure mathematics. I think subject combinations which include pure mathematics are P3, P5 and P6.
The third question, if we complete an honors degree in particular subject, can we directly go for a PhD without going an MSc?
Now, this actually depend on the situation. If I look at the history, of course, now there are some students got direct PhD from USA and other countries also, but some of course follow the masters and PhD. But those this question, of course, we don't have like a firm answer, because it's always depend on the nature.
As mentioned earlier, BSc Honours in Computational Maths is an industrial-oriented degree. But if I am interested in research-oriented path, can I still follow the above degree? Is there a way that I can follow it as a research-oriented degree?
Yes, of course. Actually, it is not just an industry-oriented degree program. We cater to the demands of the industry. That is one aspect of the computational math program. And on the other hand, as I clearly mentioned, we cater to the demands and the requirements in the academia as well. So if you are more into the academic work, more theoretical work, of course, and if you are into research, of course, we are doing some theoretical research as well. I think now one of our former students presented about his experience at Equity Knowledge Partners, one of the leading industries, one of the leading companies in the industry. Actually, so that was an industry, that was a project we have taken from the industry. So we are handling some industrial projects. On the other hand, we have lots of theoretical projects as well. So yes, you can.
Fifth question. Can a student who choose P2 as a subject combination take on computational mathematics if eligible?
Yes, actually, we are opening it up to anybody who takes the subjects from the physical science stream. So it is yes.
ස්තුතියි. ඔබ ඉදිරිපත් කළ ගැටලු සඳහා පිළිතුරු සැපීමේ වටයත් සමග මේ සූදානම අද දිනේ ගණිත දෙපාර්තමේන්තුව පිළිබඳව සිදු කළ හැඳින්වීම් අවසන් කිරීමටයි. මෙම සැසියේ දෙවන භාගයත් සමග ඔබ හමුවීමේ බලාපොරොත්තුවෙන් අපි සමුගන්නවා.
This marks the end of the introductory session on Department of Mathematics. Please stay tuned with us for the next session.
සිහින දකින තාරුණ්‍ය මෙහෙවන කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ සතු ඒ මහා පෞර වෘත්තීය මාර්ගෝපදේශ ඒකකයයි. එසේනම් මෙම සැසියේ දෙවන භාගය ආරම්භ කරමින් වෘත්තීය මාර්ගෝපදේශ ඒකකය පිළිබඳව ඔබට හඳුන්වා දීමට මාගේ මේ ගෞරවපූර්වක ඇරයුම මහාචාර්ය දිලූෂාන් ජයසුන්දර මැතිතුමනි ඔබතුමන්ටයි.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the second half of the session of the orientation program for the batch 2023-2024 of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. This session is dedicated to the Career Guidance Unit of the university. Now we'd like to invite Professor Dilushan Jayasundara to give a brief introduction to the Career Guidance Unit.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon, guys. And I would like to welcome you to the University of Colombo. I think you are privileged to come here and to be part of this institution. But of course, that privilege depends on how you participate in the activities of this university, right? We have a lot of activities planned for you, and you have to make it memorable when you leave the university. So it is in your hand. So let me give you a brief introduction into the Career Guidance Unit of the University of Colombo. Why we are, what we do is basically, we are a team of academics dedicated to guide you to achieve your career aspirations. And we do it on a voluntary basis. So please make note of it. We are dedicated, and we are doing this on a voluntary basis to make sure that you reach your career aspirations. And we are basically, I think you have heard this statement, I think throughout the day or maybe yesterday as well, that we are the oldest university. But the Career Guidance Unit was established in 2008, and to basically aiming to develop productive graduates with multidisciplinary knowledge, creative thinking, analytical skills, and high degree of, the last word is very important, the civic consciousness. Because I think education without that can be dangerous, right? So I think we want to make graduates, I think we want to ensure that our graduates have social responsibility. They understand the society, and they can basically positively contribute to the development of the society. So this is one of the primary goals in most of the courses that we are offering to through the Career Guidance Unit. Where we are located, I think you have seen this map. You most probably are familiar with this map of the science faculty. So we are at the moment located in here at the zoology building, but very soon we are going to move into a very new student service center building, which is located here. So most probably, I think during your time, you may have to come there, and where there is more space to entertain you guys. So CGU, in short, the Career Guidance Unit, right? This is an independent body under the Faculty of Science. This is headed by 2 co-directors, and we have a Career Guidance Committee, and of course, course coordinators. I will basically introduce you into the courses as we go along. We offer 7 programs, and we serve basically all the students who are enrolled in the university, right? And we have a large number of volunteer academics to make sure that you achieve your dreams. This is extraction from, I have extracted from your handbook. You may have already seen this. Of course, when you look at the course units that you have to do, you have academic courses, and then there is a section which you see what is known as the enhancement courses. And these enhancement courses are, most of the enhancement courses are offered by the career guidance unit of the faculty. Now, what I have below there is very, very important. You may, sometimes, most of the time, we see the students omitting this part or not realizing this part when it comes to the graduating time, which is you need 4 credits, or what do you call this, EC credit. Now, when you say EC, it's not EC, right? It is enhancement courses, right? So sometimes students take it for granted as easy courses, and they miss out the time of graduation. So it is not easy, it is enhancement courses, right? And you need 4 credits to graduate. You need 4 enhancement course credits to graduate, otherwise you will have to maybe stay another year or so, right? So make sure you complete these enhancement course credits in time so that you don't have to run back and forth between advisors and the dean looking for ways out. Remember, 4 enhancement credit courses are required whether you do general degree or honors degrees to graduate. And the grading system for enhancement courses is somewhat different to your academic courses. We grade you in this form. This is also available in the handbook, so you can go through it. But you have to achieve satisfactory or above to make sure that you have the necessary credits from the enhancement courses for your graduation, right? Anything under that, basically U or W is not being considered as a grade which you can take. And of course, you can see most of these courses are assessed on a continuous basis. So unless you withdraw from a course, as I mentioned to you, we are volunteer academics, and we try to do our best in bringing in people from outside institutions to give you, to conduct workshops and to direct you in the right path to achieve a very successful career. So with that commitment, we want to make sure your participation in them, right? So this is for you. So it is important for you to participate. If you cannot, of course, you have the option of withdrawing within the drop periods, but after that, you will going to get a grade, right? So please remember that you are going to get a grade unless if you continue in this program. So what are the programs? How do we run it? Most of the programs have lectures and discussions. We have workshops. We have basically field visits in sometimes, and we have mentoring sessions, career advice, right, by professionals and experts in the relevant fields. So, and to do this, we have to get their participation ahead of time, and that's why we want your participation in these courses. This is for you guys, and we would appreciate your participation in these. Why we need it? I have given you an analogy, right? Your academic courses will mold you in a certain way to accomplish your academic or what your skills in terms of what you can do. But who will pick you depends on how you decorate yourself with the what you known as the soft skills, how you present yourself, your confidence, your ability to communicate, your ability to innovate, right? So that sets you apart from the rest. So that is what most of these courses will give you. It will give you the necessary tools, the necessary experiences that would help you to set you apart from your own or from your peers from this university as well as other universities. So it basically gives you an edge for today's job market, right? So that is why you should consider of taking the career guidance or the enhancement courses. I mean, the minimum is 4, but of course you are welcome to take more. Who we are working with? So we work with several government and semi-governmental organizations, what you can see here, as well as some of the leading private sector organizations who will conduct workshops and different programs for you guys in the most of the programs that you are going to listen in a short period, right? And for most, and I would also want to emphasize this, one of the programs, which is the service learning program, have won international awards for these, one of these programs, which you will hear later, the service learning program. So we have been awarded 2 international awards, Venhui Award and the other award that you can see here. So this basically shows you the caliber of programs that we do or that we conduct from the career guidance unit. And who is our focus? Our focus is basically, when you say career guidance, most of the, common focus that would be getting you into a corporate sector, or in other words, getting you into employment. But we are thinking of going beyond that. Our focus is also now we are going to extend it into academia, to getting you ready for academia, for higher studies, as well as, of course, entrepreneurship, right? Where you decide your future. Okay, so these programs are also, now we are in our focus in expanding the activities of career guidance unit. And very soon we are going to have our first career fair organized by the University of, from the career guidance unit. This will happen very soon, end of this month, where we are going to mentor students before they go into the career fair and the interviews. Who we are, who is involved in this. Of course, you can see the 3 faces here. Can take it to advertisement as well if you want to consider it, right? So I myself and Professor Hasini here, we are the co-directors of the program. I come from the Department of Physics, and Professor Hasini is coming from the Department of Chemistry. And our secretary is Dr. Dayan Dharmaratna, who's coming from the Department of Statistics. So here itself you can see we are here from different departments to help you in building your career. Let me give you a short introduction. Then, of course, these are 3 important people you will encounter, right? These are the coordinated assistants who give us ample support in coordinating the activities of the career guidance unit. So please make a note of these 3 ladies, because they are the ones whom you will day to day meet when it comes to the course related matters. So let me briefly introduce you to the courses. This is the most important slide for you guys, since you are coming for the first time. The first year enhancement courses, right? I have given so there are several, these are the courses. We have courses coordinated and offered by the career guidance unit, and we have courses where we are just coordinating. So these are courses offered by the career guidance unit, which is EC 1015, Career and Personal Development, which is basically coordinated by Dr. Samira from Statistics and Dr. Tilni from Plant Science. And then, of course, EC 1016, Career Planning. So these 2 courses are available to you as soon as you come to the university, which you can take. Then the second year, you are getting another 2 courses. Again, the Career and Personal Development 3, coordinated by Dr. Vindhya and Dr. Yasika. Dr. Yasika is here. So, and then EC 2020, Entrepreneurship, Enterprise and Innovation. So as I mentioned here, we are trying to expand into entrepreneurship also, and this is coordinated by Dr. Devan Mini and myself. The latter part, I'll give you a brief introduction into this course. Then third year, of course, you have again Career and Personal Development 3, coordinated by Dr. Iroja and Dr. Sachini. So more details into these courses will be given to you by Dr. Tilni in the second part of this discussion. And of course, these are other courses. They go in the enhancement course category, but these are basically generally coordinated by, we are only, the career guidance unit is only responsible for coordinating these courses. And the first course, of course, these are the coordinators for these 3 courses. And I think most of your 3 credits, EC credits, you are getting from the first EC 1001. So the other courses, you need to find 1 course from the rest of the courses I just mentioned. Then, of course, what we call the Faculty of Science courses, again, Career Guidance Unit is coordinating these courses as well, offered by the faculty. And 2 of these courses come directly under our purview, which is FS 3001 and FS 3002, Internship and Service Learning. Even though these 2 courses come later in your career, but I think getting some information, what they do and what is offered through these courses is important for you, even at the beginning when you are going to start. So that will be covered by Professor Hasini in the third part of this program. And the Career Guidance Unit is, there are 2 clubs affiliated with the Career Guidance Unit, which is the Gavel Club and the EI Club. I will talk to you about a little bit on the EI Club later. So these are the 2 student organizations associated with the Career Guidance Unit. And of course, we were part of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. We are a signatory to this. And you can see if you go to the website, and if you click on some of these programs, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And if you click on them, you will see how Career Guidance Unit activities are contributing to these UN Sustainable Development Goals. So I encourage you to go and look. So whatever you do, there is a purpose. So it is for this purpose that you need to think about and actively participating in these activities of the Career Guidance Unit. So I think with that, I would like to thank you from giving you a brief introduction into the activities of the Career Guidance Unit. And I hope to see you very soon. Thank you. Okay, guys. So it's me again for the second part. So basically, I'm jumping here over the first year courses. I'm going to take you directly to a second year course, which I coordinate with very much passion, which is the EC 2020, Entrepreneurship, Enterprise and Innovation. I think the IP has gone down in that title, but that's okay. IP is part of it as well. So this is, let me explain. It's not simply a course. When you register for this, it is not a course, it's an experience. So what you're going to go through is an experience of becoming or how to be an entrepreneur, right? So, so we offer this course in the second year. But why am I talking to you now with enthusiasm is because I think this is where we should go, and you should focus on it from the very beginning of entering into the university. I think that is very, very important because being an entrepreneur, you decide how you shape your future, right? So you decide on your dreams, you decide on what you want to achieve through being an entrepreneur, right? So who's coordinating this? This course is coordinated by Dr. Devan Mini and myself. We are the coordinators. And what is the course aim? If I mean, when you say entrepreneur, is this course just for entrepreneurs or those who are interested in setting up their own businesses? Actually, no. This course is for everybody. Whether you want to be an employee, whether you want to be an academic, or whether you want to be a researcher, or even for them, this is very important. Because in the present and the future employment, in the careers, if you don't think like an entrepreneur, your survival is very, very short in any enterprise. So you have to, if you want to survive, if you want to do your dream job, if you want to continue in your dream job, you have to think like an entrepreneur and act like an entrepreneur. So that is why this course is important for everyone to join and get that, be part of this course. And because of that, we have developed the course that you basically will be listening to a lot of people with startup companies, people who are having businesses of their own. And I think this is where we want to be people who create jobs rather than be part of the employment, right? So this course is for everybody, even for those, even when you come, you have to have this mindset, right? And what are the programs we do? We do a lot of several programs. I have listed here the My Journey series, where we bringing entrepreneurs and owners of startup companies. These are a few examples. Of course, I didn't have enough space to put here, from different groups, different sectors to talk to us, right? So Vega company, we had a representative, then the solopreneur, right? And then the last one is also important, how you can convert your academic work, what you study, what you learn in the university into a startup. So taking what you learn, what you research, and taking it into the next level of a business, right? So these are some of the My Journey series workshops we did. And of course, we have lectures here where the lecturers will give you one-on-one the instructions on how to develop a business plan for yourself. I mean, you can hypothesize, you can dream of a business, and you will be part of it in developing from scratch. And what are the things that will go into in planning a business and starting a business. And of course, you have to, your assessment is also very interesting. The assessment is, of course, it's like a Shark Tank. So you have to sell your business to the examiners. So those who sell the business best, I mean, they are the ones who score better. And we don't stop there. I'll give you why we don't stop there in the next slide. And the program itself had its own startup. It is through this program that we had the startup society, or the club, Entrepreneurship and Innovation Club, basically is a result of this particular program that I think when the society is presenting later on, you will hear more about this particular club. And why I said go beyond, it's not just the grade, we go beyond the grade, and we give you an opportunity to basically, if you come up with a good idea, if you have a novel business plan, and the idea is novel, that we give you a certificate for the best business plan. There's an award, and that award comes with assistance from the Faculty of Science, the science cell, if there is novelty, to basically get you to support you in setting in the intellectual property protection, and also support you in developing, guiding and supporting you in developing your idea into a fully fledged business opportunity, right? So that's why we don't stop there with the grade, we go beyond the grade in this particular course. And to give you an example of a few of the business plans, or the startup companies, hypothetical startup companies that basically came up to evaluation at the end of the courses from your previous batches, or the past batches are what is given here. You can see, I mean, how even the evaluation is quite interesting. We get people from industry to evaluate these business proposals, and the comments have been phenomenal. So I think this is why this course is quite popular, and why you should be part of this course and think of Of course, this comes in the second year. So with this, I'm basically completing. Even though the course comes in second year, we have given you the opportunity through the club, the Entrepreneurship Innovation Club of the university, for you to be part of it from the very beginning. From the day one, you can be part of this club, and you can be contributing to the innovation process, the entrepreneurial process of this society. So with that, I am going to stop here, and we will thank you very much for the time, and we'll go for the next session. Thank you.
ස්තුතියි මැතිතුමනි. වෘත්තීය මාර්ගෝපදේශක ඒකක විශේෂ සංකලනයන් පිළිබඳව ඔබව දැනුවත් කිරීමට මාගේ මේ ගෞරවනීය ඇරයුම ආචාර්ය තිලිනි පෙරේරා මැතිණියනි ඔබතුමියටයි.
Now we would like to invite Dr. Tilini Pereira to give a brief introduction to career and personal development courses.
Good afternoon, everybody. And I'm Dr. Tilini Pereira. Today I'm representing the Career Guidance Unit. And the title of my presentation is Career and Personal Development. And what is a career? Some of you may have heard this term. Some of you may have not heard this term. Can we have the slides? So, by definition, a career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities for progress. Career කියන එක සමහර විට ඔයගලන් අහලා ඇති, සමහර කට්ටියට මේක අලුත් වචනයක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එතන මොකද්ද career එකක් කියන්නේ? ඒක නිකන් රස්සාවක්ම නෙමෙයි. වෘත්තියක් කියන්නේ career එකක් කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම වෘත්තියක්. It's not merely a job. You develop yourself as a person while you are moving forward in your career. එතකොට ඔයගලන් career එකේ ඉස්සරහට යනකොට ඔයාගේ ඉගෙනුීමේ දැනුමත් එක්ක ඔයා පුද්ගලයෙක් හැටියට ඔයාගේ ආකල්ප ඒත් එක්කම ඔයාගේ දැනුම ඔක්කොම වර්ධනය කරගන්නවා. හරි විනාඩියකට හිතලා බලන්න. Now for a moment, unfortunately I can't speak Tamil. I will try to give my best, try my best to speak Sinhalese and summarize you the presentation. So just take a moment and think about what you wanted to be when you were small. Maybe you were dreaming of becoming a scientist, maybe a doctor, maybe an engineer, right? Likewise, we all dreamt of becoming somebody. Right, now here is a picture, here are pictures of scientists. Maybe you wanted to become a scientist, maybe a lecturer or a professor, or maybe an entrepreneur, or maybe a very rich person, right? A millionaire who rules the world, right? So likewise, we all of us dreamt about becoming somebody when we were small. අපි හැමෝටම තිබ්බා අපි කවුරු හරි වෙන්න ඕනි කියලා පොඩි හීනයක්. We all wanted that. But why would someone will fail to have a great career? I don't think all of us, all the people in this world are doing what they really want, right? Basic reason is you're not doing what you love. So this I extracted from a book. The name of the book is TED Talks. It was written by Professor Larry Smith, and it said, find and use your passion and you will have a great career. Don't do it and you won't. That is, if you're not passionate about what you do, or if you're not sort of excited about what you do, or if you are not willing to sacrifice your time, basically maybe countless sleepless nights to do what you want, you will not have the career that you want. That is why most other people fail. So to do that, you have to love what you do, right? Now I know most of us, some lecturers, they work throughout the day and they sleep for maybe 1 or 2 hours and wake up early morning to prepare a new lecture to deliver it to you in the right manner. They could easily not do it, but they are very passionate about what they do because they love what they really do. So that is what you have to love what you do. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයා කරන දේට ආස නැත්තම් ඕනේ නැත්තම් ඒක කවදාවත් බොහොම සාර්ථකව නිමා කරගන්න ඔයාට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක මේ පොඩි එක්ස්ට්‍රැක්ෂන් එකක් මම දාලා තිනවා TED Talk කියන පොතේ. So through these enhancement courses, we help you to discover yourself and get ready to face the future. Then a career guidance unit එකෙන් අපි offer කරන enhancement courses වලින් අපි ඔයගලන්ට කියලා දෙනවා කොහොමද ඔයාව discover කරගන්නේ. You might be having you have your strengths, you have your weaknesses, you have the things that you can easily do, you have the things that are very difficult for you to do. So through following these courses, right, we help you to discover. Because some of you may not know still until I mention that this is learning. Finding what you love to do is learning, right? එතකොට මේ easy courses අපි offer කරන ඒවායින් අපි ඔයගලන්ට කියලා දෙනවා කොහොමද ඔයාව හොයාගන්නේ කියලා. තමන්ගේ strengths මොනවාද, weaknesses මොනවාද, තමන්ට පුළුවන් මොනවාද, බැරි මොනවාද, ඒ ඔක්කොම ඔයාට හොයාගන්න අපි උදව් කරනවා මේ easy courses වලින්. Right, now as you all know, there are 7 departments of the Faculty of Science. Some of the departments, I think you all have met the staff members. If I just go through, you have the Department of Chemistry, Department of Mathematics, Department of Nuclear Sciences, Department of Physics, Department of Plant Sciences, Statistics, Zoology and Environmental Sciences. Now here, in these departments, there are very qualified staff with PhDs, double PhDs, postdoctoral qualifications. They are very qualified. They will give you all the technical knowledge, or we refer them to as hard skills. Without a problem, you will get your hard skills. And we became the #1 ranking university in Sri Lanka because we are a very competent university. So you don't have to worry about the hard skills at all. If you do your work well, do the assignments, exams, and you can gain all of that. Let's say you get your hard skills. මේ departments වලින් ඕගලන්ගේ knowledge එක යම් කිසි subject එකකට සම්බන්ධ knowledge එක කිසිම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැතුව ඕගලන්ට ලබා දෙනවා. ඒක ලබා ගන්න එක ඕගලන්ගේ වැඩක්. ඒකට ඇත්තටම හොඳ qualified staff එකක් ඉන්නවා. එතකොට අපි හිතමු, let's say you graduated. Then what happens? You have to find employment. You have to find employment, and the employer, may that be a scientist, senior scientist in a lab, or may that it could be maybe a director of a company, or it could be a principal of a school, whatever they usually prefer to see a fine blend of competencies of their staff. What does this mean? They just don't like people who are only good at technical skills. Maybe you know everything, but they will not do that. They will interview you, and they will get references to find out how good you are. In addition to discipline-based knowledge and skills, adequate level of soft skills are considered desirable for moving forward in the career. So I explain what hard skills are. That is your technical knowledge, right? Even if you are really good, your employer will not sort of take you if your soft skills are really bad. They feel professional and technical skills alone cannot help achieve organizational goals and objectives. It's because their staff will also be involved in different levels of leadership and decision-making activities. Now let's say you get absorbed somewhere and you only know your science or your math or whatever the knowledge that you want. You don't know how to interact with people. You don't know how to respect people. You always see the negative side of it. You make problems. Will somebody want to take you? No, they will not. Right? මම කිව්වේ ඔයගලන්ගේ ටෙක්නිකල් නොලෙජ් එහෙම නැත්නම් පොතේ දැනුම විතරක් තිබිලා මදි. රස්සාවකට යනකොට ඒ රස්සාවට ආව ගන්න එක්කෙනා අනිවාර්යෙන් බලනවා ඔයාට අනිත් හැකියාවන් තියනවාද කියලා. මොනවාද තැනකට ගිහලා වැඩ කරන්න, අනිත් මිනිසුන්ට ගෞරව කරනවාද, ඒත් එක්කම ඒ වගේ පොඩි දේවල් ඒවා කරන්නේ ඔයාගේ CV එක බලලා. එහෙම නැත්නම් රෙෆරන්ස් ලෙටර්ස් කියන්නේ ඔයා හිටපු තැනින් රෙෆරන්ස් ලෙටර් එකක් අරන් ඔක්කොම ටික ඒගොල්ලන් හොයා ගන්නවා. ඒ හින්දා if you want to have a fantastic career, therefore if you want to have a good career, all these hard skills and soft skills should be developed equally. Right. So the most employers are likely to hire, retain and promote persons who are dependable, resourceful, ethical, having effective communication, self-directed, willing to work and learn, having positive attitude. Now these employers, they look for people with all these characteristics, right? Because the employer has an objective and they want to fulfill the objective. Then employer can over මොකක් හරි වෘත්තියක රස්සාවකට ගන්න පුද්ගලයා බලනවා ඔයා මට මොකක් හරි වගකීමක් දීලා ඉන්න පුළුවන්. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයාට දැනුම තියනවාද යම්කිසි දෙයක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්ද දන්නේ නැත්තම්. ඒත් එක්කම ethical ද ඔයා නිකන් වැරදි මාර්ග වලින් වැඩේ කරන්නේ නැද්ද? හරි මාර්ගයක් තෝරගනීද? ඒත් එක්කම යම්කිසි දෙයක් පැහැදිලි කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? තමන්ම හොයාගෙන ඒක ආසාවෙන් කරයි. දැන් ඔය වගේ සමහර දේවල් ඔයාට ඇත්තටම තියනවාද කියලා ඔයාගේ employer බලනවා. So the most graduates lose great opportunities due to the lack of above mentioned skills and abilities. Now the graduates, when they go for work, they think, okay, we have graduated, we have a certificate from the Colombo University, but let's say they lack hard work, they lack the soft skills or these above mentioned skills. What happens is they lose the great opportunities. They will find some job, but they will use what they really, really deserve, right? So I have seen this happening. It's not because you are not knowledgeable enough. It's because you have not developed as a person, and you have not developed your soft skills enough. So අර මම කලින් සඳහන් කරපු ගුණාංග වලට නැත්තම් සමහර විට ඔයාලට ලැබෙන්න තියෙන හොඳ රස්සාවක් වුණත් ඔයාලට නැති වෙලා යන්න පුළුවන්. So basically, if I define what soft skills are, those are essentially your ability to work with others. You build relationships with your soft skills, right? So soft skills කියලා මම mean කරන්නේ හැම වෙලේම අනිත් අයත් එක්ක කොච්චර සහයෝගයෙන් වැඩ කරගෙන ඉන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක. Right. Now let's look at few basic soft skills. Why am I going on and on about soft skills? Because I was given to talk about enhancement courses. These are the skills that we are trying to enhance in you. Okay? So let's see what we are focusing on. First thing is leadership. Successfully guide a group of people. Now we have seen many leaders leading this country. Most of them were actually not leaders. But I don't know, you can call them leaders, but leader is a person who will really get into the play and understand the situation and want everyone who's involved to do their best, right? Leader will basically run the show. He will not command, you do this, you do that. Leader will get involved with their heart and soul. So that quality is one of the very important soft skills. Then the communication. Skilled at both verbal and non-verbal communication. Now verbal, I'm talking to you in English. So that is, if I can project what I feel without fear and without interference, that is, I'm good at communicating. That's verbal communication. Non-verbal is when you go somewhere and if you roll your eyes, if you just don't pay proper attention, that is you're communicating something. That is basically you're not respecting the person. So these things we have seen. And also eye contact, facial expressions, body language, good public speaking and presentation skills, good storytelling skills. These are very important communication skills. Now I have seen, although there are ample opportunities at the University of Colombo, situated in Colombo, and you meet people who can converse in English, yet you go to your third or fourth year, definitely you will have to face vivas and you will have to do presentations. Then you ask, can we talk in Sinhala? That is, you have not done your work properly. Given so many opportunities and you are bright enough, right, you can learn a language if you put your little bit of time and heart. And there are good courses offered, right? So let's just, we'll try to understand the reality. English is a must. So you have to make some effort from your first year to do it properly. And there are opportunities, make use of the opportunities. Then the third one is the interpersonal skills. That is people skills, listening, being friendly, courteous, empathy, humor. Those are all interpersonal skills, right? And fourth one is work ethic and self-motivation. Are you really driven? Do you really want to do something? Can somebody count on you? So when we give you a work, let's say we give you a group project, someone is naturally a leader will lead the group. Maybe whether he or she has a title or not, the natural leader will do it. But the others will have to contribute with their maximum ability, right? So that is, with unknowingly, then you develop your soft skills. You might not know that your skills are developing, but it's unknowingly happening if you do it in a truthful manner. Then the teamwork and problem solving. Now, if you are given a problem, you have to think critically, right? And you have to look, okay, you have to think about, you have to talk to people, you have to, find some data, analyze, think critically, analyze it, and use your knowledge in a creative way to solve the problem. Without making more problems, you have to learn how to solve your problem. Now, these are the things that employers look at. And flexibility and adaptation. That is very important. Some people, when initially this happens when you give a project, maybe if they have to stay a little bit late, no, we have to catch the bus, we have to run and, we have to go home. Now you all are adults at a university, when something is given and if you are serious about it and if you love what you do, you will volunteer to stay. No, we'll do it. That's being flexible. And if your friend can't come, right, you will say, yeah, I'll just do it for you. That's being flexible, right? So those are very important characters. Then manage and resolve conflicts. Do not create drama, right? So these people, some people, they create problems. So this is also a soft skill that you develop. And if you go out and if you want to work, if you're creating problems, who would want to hire you, right? So these are some of the few soft skills that the employers will look at. I'll just very briefly tell those things in Sinhala. Leadership or නායකත්වය. හැමෝම නායකත්වයෙන් ඉදිරියට ගෙනියන එක හොඳ soft skill එකක්. ඒත් එක්කම හොඳට හිතන දේ කියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන එක, ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන එක. කැම්පස් එකේ ඉංග්‍රීසි නැතුව third fourth years වලට ගිහලා වැඩක් නැහැ. කොහොම හරි එක ඉගෙන ගන්න ගොඩාක් අවස්ථාවන් ඔයගලන්ට එකට තියෙනවා. දන්න කට්ටිය නැති කට්ටියට කියලා දෙන්න. ඉතින් ඒක develop කරගන්න ඕන soft skill එකක්. Communication. Then interpersonal skills, කියන්නේ නිකන් මිත්‍රත්වයෙන් එක ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් විසඳගෙන ආසාවෙන් වැඩ කරන එක, එකමුතුව වැඩ කරන එක, ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආවම හොඳට මොලේ පාවිච්චි කරලා ඒක විසඳ ගන්න එක, ප්‍රශ්නේ වැඩි කරගන්න නැතුව. ඒත් එක්කම flexibility, කියන්නේ මොකක් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් ආවම අපි කොහොම හරි ඒක පරිස්සමින් විසඳ ගමු අන්න ඒ වගේ එකක් හිතන එක. ඔක්කොම soft skills, right? Then now the discuss soft skills, we have divided them into courses, not me. Like this is what's there in the syllabus, and it's very logically done and it's very nicely done. So you have to take these easy courses, and in the first year, you can take Easy 1015 and Easy 1016, and in the second year, it will lead for you to take Easy 2015 and then Easy 3015. The skills that I developed, the soft skills, we have divided those things into these sort of courses, and this is what's going to happen. So in Easy 1015, Career and Personal Development 1, it will help you to discover yourself. We are trying to get psychologists, right? And people who are involved in the industries, they will come and they will help you to discover who you are. I wish if we could do it in a personal level, but due to the higher numbers, we are just, we have to give them as lectures or workshops. So maybe there's no individual attention, but you all are intelligent enough to understand what they're trying to say. Then here you will learn about self-discovery, the mind game, inner motivation, likewise, those things. Then in the second year, first year, Career and Personal Development 1, Easy 1015 and 1016 කියන මේ courses දෙකෙන්ම ඇත්තටම උදව් කරන්නේ තමන්ට තමන්ව හොයාගන්න. Right? එක මේ ගොඩක් වටිනා speeches, workshops මෙන්න මේ මට ඇතුළත් කරලා තියෙනවා. Then in the second year, it's a Career and Personal Development 2. Here, you have to build on the concepts that were introduced in Easy 1015. That will enhance aspects of personal development, and little by little, it will infuse the skills required by professionals. Now, in the second year, now you know who you are, and for you to level up to a professional, what are the skills that you have to know, you have to develop. So things like, so the industrial specialists will get involved here, like public speaking, communication, social and personal etiquette, leadership, IT skills, personal grooming. You'll know the meanings when the things go by. This is like swimming. No matter however much you learn swimming from a book, unless you get into a river or a swimming pool, you will not learn how to swim. So you have to practice these things, right? We can teach you how to, we can teach you English, but you have to practice, then only you will learn it properly. It's the same with the other things, right? So, දෙවනි අවුරුද්දේදී වෙන්නේ වෘත්තීය මට්ටමට වඩා දියුණු වෙන්න දැන් ඔයා ඩිස්කවර් හොයාගත්තනවා කවුද කියලා ඒකට අවශ්‍ය දේවල් තවදුරටත් කියලා දෙනවා. Then in the third year, here what happens is, it's designed to build confidence in the minds of third-year undergraduates and prepare them for the work life ahead. It would build bridges on how students convert himself to a professional. They are ultimately to become a professional and to go out there and work. So grooming, personal effectiveness and work with others, presentation, communication, business talk, transformation, CV writing, a lot of words are there. Basically, a lot of the soft skills that you want to really face the world will be taught through this Easy 3015. එතකොට 3015 එකේදී ඔයගලන් තවදුරටත් එළියට ගිහිල්ලා හොඳ වෘත්තීයක නියැලෙන්න අවශ්‍ය සාධක අපි ලබා දෙන්න තමයි මේ විදිහට තමයි හදලා තියෙන්නේ. Right. Now let's see what your responsibilities are. Now CGU, or the Career Guidance Unit, has done their responsibility, nicely developed course content. They are trying to get the professionals who are leaders, who are, the important people to teach you these things. But what are you doing? Usually you come, you need to get a credit. You just come there for the sake of coming to mark your presence, and you just leave without gaining anything. So that's not being responsible. That is your soft skills you have not developed. Come there and take as much as you can. We can't just pinpoint you and tell learn because you all are adults now. We consider you as an adult. You all are not school children anymore. So now you have the responsibility to build your career, right? So, and a lot of effort is put forward by the CGU, and we try to give you continuous assessments, not the final exam, but sometimes this doesn't work. And just don't attend, the sake of attending, come and learn, right? And ඔගලන්ටත් ලොකු responsibility එකක් දෙන ලොකු වගකීමක් තියෙනවා. මෙච්චර මහන්සි වෙලා නොමිලේ ඔගලන්ට මේ ඔක්කොම කියලා දෙන්න හදනවා. ඒක කම්මැලිකමින් ඉගෙන ගන්න නැතුව ඉන්න එපා. මොකද වෙන්නේ අර අනිත් වැඩ වැඩි වුණාම මේ ටික කිමීට අමතක කරන්න යනවා. But ඒකේ ලොකුම අපරාධයක් වෙන්නේ. So try to be there and learn, right? And that I think brings me to the end of my presentation. And I wish you all the best for the wonderful 4 years at the University of Colombo and a great career afterwards. Thank you very much.
ස්තුතියි මැතිණියනි. එසේම ඔබට සිහිපත් කළ යුතුයි වෘත්තීය මාර්ගෝපදේශ ඒකකයේ පිළිබඳව ඔබට යම් ගැටලුවක් වෙතොත් ෆොස් මීඩියා අපගේ YouTube පිටුවේ සජීවී විකාශයෙහි description හි ඇති Google ෆෝමය හරහා එම ගැටලු අපට යොමු කිරීමට හැකියාව ඇති බවත්.
For more details regarding the Career Guidance Unit, you can forward your questions through the Google form which is available in the live chat.
වෘත්තීය මාර්ගෝපදේශ ඒකකයේ පිළිබඳව තව දුරටත් ඔබව දැනුවත් කිරීමට මාගේ මේ ගෞරවනීය ආරයුම මහාචාර්ය හසිනි පෙරේරා මැතිණියනි ඔබතුමියටයි.
Now we would like to invite Professor Hasini Pereira to give you all an introduction to service learning and science and management honors degree program.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I'm Hasini Pereira, and so I will be taking you through the courses that we offer in the 3rd and 4th year through the Career Guidance Unit. So actually Professor Dilushan and Dr. Tilini talked to you about the courses that we offer in the 1st and the 2nd level. So let me just give a brief introduction how we have developed these courses in the level 1, just like Dr. Tilini introduced. You are discovering yourself. Now you've come into the university and you know that you're going to do a science degree. But then afterwards, what are you going to do, right? So that's very important that you discover yourself. What are the things that you are good at? What are the things that you'd like to do? And what are the things that you need to know to be the one that you would like to be? So all these level 1 courses that are offered by the Career Guidance Unit are about discovering yourself, right? So, and then when you move on to the level 2, it's mastery. So now you know what you want to be. Now you have to figure out what are the skills that you need to master what you want to be in the future, right? So that's basically what we try to do in the level 2. The level 3 is all about professionalism. So some of you guys actually do a 3-year degree, decide to do a 3-year degree and get the BSc degree at the end of the 3 years. So at this 3rd year, you should be ready to go into the work world. Now all these years, like the first 2-3 years and all this time, you've been in a safe environment. First you've been in your house, with the protection of your parents, you've been to school, your teachers have taken care of you, and you're in the university. It's a safe environment. But afterwards you're going into the work environment. So work environment, you will see that you have to be, it's not as safe as the school environment, right? So you have to be ready to take on the challenges that come at you, and you have to be ready, and you should have all the soft skills that are needed to get into this workforce, right? So in the level 3 courses, we try our best to make you ready for the workforce in the future, right? So these are the courses, and I think now you have looked at these courses earlier as well. In the first year, we offer 2 EC courses, EC 1015 and EC 1016. You heard them from Dr. Tilini. And then again EC 2015 and EC 2020. These are all EC courses that we offer at the first and the second year. And then we move on to the third year and the fourth year, right? So again, in the third year, we have several courses. So the third year courses and the fourth year courses are the ones that we are going to talk about. So third year, we have one EC course, which is EC 3015, Career and Personal Development 3, right? So this course is important. It's quite important because it's actually training you to go into the workforce. And so it's important mainly because you actually need a satisfactory grade in EC 3015 to be eligible to get registered in the FS 3001 internship training, right? So internship training is something quite important which helps you to develop yourself very well. But if you want to do FS 3001, you have to have a satisfactory grade for EC 3015, right? So we will move on to these courses. So if you talk about EC 3015, it developed the transition skills to cope with the changing world, the work world. And we offer this course in collaboration with the Association of Human Resource Professionals of the MAS Holdings. And these are held in the form of workshops, interactive workshops. You can see some of the pictures of the workshops that are carried out. Several workshops are carried out, and the industrial mentors from the industry, will come and talk to you in these workshops and train you on how to do an interview, how to write a CV properly, and so things like that. So this course is coordinated by Dr. Iroja Caldera and Dr. Sachini Amarasekara. And so after EC 3015, I would like to move on to the FS courses. So EC courses, like Professor Dilushan mentioned, you need 4 EC credits at the end of your 3 or 4 years. By the time you're ready to graduate from the faculty, you need 4 EC credits from the EC courses. So the FS courses, you are actually getting academic credits. So FS 3001 is the internship training. And so this is the course that I mentioned that you'd have to have followed EC 3015 and have a satisfactory grade to move on to the internship training. So the course is coordinated by Professor Chamari Hettiarashi and Dr. Dulipa Pathiraja. So if you take a little bit small look at the course FS 3001, it's actually placing you at an industry. You are not learning like all the academic courses where you go into the field or you go into a lecture hall and learn things. You're actually placed at a workplace, right? So you will be exploring the world outside. In here, you will be helped by an academic mentor as well as an industrial mentor. So you call them the placement mentor and the academic mentor. So they will, the academic mentor will help you to finalize the project so it reaches the academic standards, and the placement mentor will help you to carry out the project at the place that you work. So usually the students are getting trained under the public and corporate sector partners. So if you actually take a look at the benefits for the students that you get through the internship program, they actually gain a very valuable experience, work experience, something that you don't have. And it gives you, an idea about a career path, right? If you really like the work that you're doing, you would know, okay, this is the career path that I should choose. And it's a place where you get to connect the theory into practice. So you learn theory in the by way of lectures in your first and the second years. And so this is the place where you will see, okay, this is where the theory comes into the practice, and this is how we can apply whatever we have learned into the real life problems. And it will strengthen your analytical skills, problem solving skills, critical thinking skills. All these skills will improve, and you will also gain confidence. It will allow you to develop soft skills, and it will enhance the leadership skills. I will talk a little bit about the surveys that we have carried out on the internship as well as the service learning after we talked about the service learning program. Right? So if you talk about the employment sectors for the internship program, they are the management and administration, finance and business, marketing, sales and advertising, education, social and welfare, and there are so many more. Right? So any sector, like if you like to work in a certain sector, you can always find an internship there, and you can explore that career path as a way, and of course you can earn some credits as well. So these are some of the government and semi-government sector partners that offer internship to our Faculty of Science students, and again private sector partners who offer internship to our students, and there are many more. These are very few that I have put into the slide. Then we move on to our next FS course that is offered in the level 3, which is FS 3002 service learning. So service learning is, it's all about community service, right? So this was actually initiated in 2012 in the University of Colombo, and this is the very first Sri Lankan university to implement a service learning program and integrate it into the curriculum. So it's a triple helix that initiates and promotes the partnership between the community, the industrial partners, and the university students, right? So you will see this is quite interesting, the projects that we have carried out. The course is actually coordinated by Dr. Samira Aryavansa and Dr. Ayomi Vitharana, and Professor Deepthi Wickramasinghe is acting as the course advisor. Now, these are some of the examples of service learning projects that has been carried out. So I picked this project first because it's actually a project that is carried out right now as well. It's about empowering school children with IT and vocational education, right? So it is to introduce the concepts using computer as a portal to acquire knowledge, and the target audience is the school kids, and it's done in with the help of the corporate partner Commercial Bank PLC. This has been going on from 2000 onwards, and even this year we had the same project happening, and we have served so many schools throughout the island. Moving on, this is a project on community development and upliftment, and so a project that was carried out at the Maduragama village, which helped in the livelihood upliftment and renovation of village tanks, capacity building for women, solutions for human-elephant conflicts, all these things. The group of few students worked on all these issues and helped the villagers with these problems that they face in day-to-day lives. Another project is, this is actually a very inspiring story. It's the story of the dream house. This the group of students actually got only a bare land. And what you see, the little house that is built, that's built during the duration of the project was only 5 months. The students worked with the villagers. They made sure that they got the help of everyone, and they were able to build this house for very deserving family in the area. So these were very interesting projects that has been carried out under service learning project. And if your interest is in the environmental conservation, there has been projects on development of the butterfly parks and wetland biodiversity parks and school educational projects. And so I can go on. So this is another one that has been done. It's we term Swim for Safety, that has been done in years 2017 and 18, where the object was to provide water safety skills for school children to enhance their safety and the well-being in the water. And it was done with the help of South Asia Gateway Terminals Private Limited. Right? So, so many such projects. These are very few examples that I have taken. So if you would like to gain credits as well as do service to the community, so this would be something that you would like to do. So something that you have to remember is we will not allow you to take service learning as well as internship both and at the same time. You can imagine why, because both of them need a lot of time and commitment. So you are only allowed to take either internship or service learning at the level 3. So when you're talking about service learning, it's actually won 2 awards. One of the awards is the UNESCO Wenhui Award for Educational Innovation. What you see in the picture, actually the gentleman in the picture was the dean at the time, Professor K.R. Mahanama, accepting the award at this at this conference. And there's another award that was won by the Service Learning Project, which is the Asia Pacific EEE Award for the Community Engagement Initiative of the year 2020. So in this one, we became the first runner-up in this competition. So these are success stories. These are all because of the success stories of the service learning project. Again, service learning, like I told you, it's a combination of university, community, and the private sector partners. So these are the some of the private sector partners who has helped in the service learning projects. So now I'm actually going to move on to the survey that I talked to you about on the skill development of the students in the internship as well as the service learning program. So this is actually based on the surveys that are carried out through questionnaires from the students who have followed the course before and after completing the course. So they are answering questions about the the leadership skills, problem solving skills, innovation, and everything, right? So this is what we have observed. You can see in blue color is before the commencement of the course, the survey that was carried out, and red color is after completing the course. This is you assessing yourself, and this is how the students have assessed themselves. You can see confidence and self-assurance has increased from, let's say, 45% to above 75%. And acceptance of challenge has increased from 60% to 100%. You are not at all worried to accept a challenge. I mean, if you have gone through this, you know you can do anything, right? So there's more. Effective communication. You can see how less, around 10% of the students were, confident in their communication skills. But after completing the program, 90% of the students are very confident in their communication skills. So this is all about confidence. It's not about knowing the language, you know, because English is something that you have to learn, and it's not your mother tongue. It's the second language that you learn, right? So it doesn't really matter if you go wrong, but you should not be afraid to talk, because as long as you can communicate and give out the information that you have, that's all that is needed. We know all the students who's out there are really good in their English language, but they're really afraid to talk. You know, this is something that they say. Can you see the difference, right? You're not very confident of yourself, but after the course, after you go through all that training, you become quite confident, right? So it's not something that you all also cannot have. Again, the last one, it says effective performance. Again, you can see it has increased from less than 20% to more than 80%. So you can see what skills that you are gained. So these are the ones the students who have followed the courses have, you know, talked about or measured themselves after the course that they have done. So I hope you will also go through these processes and will be confident in yourself at the end of your 3 years. So finally, I'm going to move on to the honors, the Bachelor of Science honors industry-oriented degree that is carried out by the Career Guidance Unit, which is Science and Management. So this is a 4-year honors degree program. It's industry-oriented, and so you're selected to this program at the end of your 2nd year. You're required to have an overall GPA of 2.5 to be eligible to follow this course. This course was developed mainly because the industry partners would have communicated to the faculty that they would like to employ science faculty students because they actually have the analytical and critical thinking skills, but the managerial skills because were not at the best. So the course was designed so that you have 50% of the science and 50% from the managerial skills. So this will allow you, this will make sure that you are ready for the world of work, right? So the science and management theme aims to prepare students for the executive careers in public and private corporations and institutions which are technology oriented. So this the course, or the BSc Honours Science and Management, is coordinated by Professor Chamari Hettiarachchi. And in this Science and Management theme also, we are offering an industrial training for 6 credits and industrial research project for 6 credits. So I'm not going to talk about these in detail because it gives you the exact same benefits as the internship program that I talked about, and so it will prepare you really well for the career ahead of you. Right? So so basically, I'll wind up the presentation with that. So these are all the courses that the Career Guidance Unit offers, and I hope you will take the opportunity, just like Professor Dilushan said. All these courses are coordinated by the staff of the Faculty of Science voluntarily, and we are doing it so that you will have the best opportunity to get hired and go into choose a career path of your liking. So I hope you will all take this opportunity and take the maximum out of it during the 3 or 4 years in the Faculty of Science. Thank you.
ස්තුතියි මැතිනියනි. එසේනම් මේ සූදානම ඔබ යොමු කළ ගැටලු සඳහා පිළිතුරු සැපයීමටයි.
Now we'll move on to the questions and answers session.
The first question, if we get registered for several enhancement courses, is it compulsory to sit for exams of all courses?
Can you, I think you can, okay. It's your choice. I think, but at least you need to make sure that you sit for one, right? Because I think 3 credits you get from the EC 1001, which is the English modules, and then 1 from the rest. So you need to make sure you sit for one and get a mark of satisfactory or above. Not just sitting, but you have to get a mark of satisfactory or above.
Question number 2. Do we need to take 4 credits in each semester or 4 credits for entire 4 years?
It's for the entire 4 years. I mean, if you are doing a general degree, it's still valid, 4 credits within the 3-year period.
The third question, how can we join with the EI club?
You can join the EI club as soon as you get into the university, because I think in a few days from now you will have presentations, representatives from different clubs will be talking to you. So at that point you can basically join the club. You can register yourself and join.
Question number 4. Is it possible to select only one out of EC 1015, EC 2015 and EC 3015 in the relevant year, or is it a must to have done the EC 1015 or EC 2015 in order to do EC 3015 in the 3rd year?
No, there are no prerequisites. That means you don't have to take. You can do 2015 without doing 1015, 3015 without doing either.
ස්තුතියි. එසේනම් මේ කාලයේ එළඹ තිබෙන්නේ 2023-2024 අධ්‍යයන වර්ෂය සඳහා වන කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලීය විද්‍යාපීඨයේ නම්නීකරණ වැඩසටහනේ දෙවන දිනේ අවසානයේ සනිටුහන් කිරීමටයි. අද දින සාර්ථක කර ගැනීමට සහාය දැක්වූ විද්‍යාපීඨ නිල මාධ්‍යකකේ වන ෆොස් මීඩියා හා අධ්‍යයන අනධ්‍යයනකාර මණ්ඩලයට අපගේ හදපිරි ස්තුතිය පිරිනැමුයි. තෙවන දිනයත් සමග රැඳී සිටීමට ඔබට ආරාධනා කරමින් අපි සමුගන්නවා. ස්තුතියි.
This marks the end of today's afternoon session. We would like to thank the academic and non-academic staff members as well as the FOSS Media for making today's session possible. We'd like to invite you all to join tomorrow for the 3rd day of the orientation program. Thank you.